na na na. Oh yeah, yeah. Girl, a feeling, from the time that you're walking, make me high to the ceiling, captivated by your moves, and you got me feeling rude.
AC is AdrianClarke, AC is Clark Karate, AC the entertainer, AC the family man, cool guy, and as the initial state, that's me, cool fella. I've been writing for quite a while. I've been writing songs from my school days. I won't even consider the primary school, because primary school was just a little funny things we do, but I dabbled a lot from secondary school as far as the writing going. And that's like back in the 80s, I started writing little songs and doing little skits and stuff at school.
Yeah. Have to get a little closer, magnetized by your bumper, and not feeling the pressure, thinking what I wanna do. I wanna soca you. Girl, I want it.
I've been singing from the time I was a little boy. Started in church and also in the school choir as a little boy. And I'm talking about from the infant stage. I was playing. The school didn't have drums, but back in the days we used to get our biscuits in a tin. And someone realized that I had some rhythm, and the teacher had me playing this biscuit tin and drumming and singing. So when the school finally got some drums, I was drumming and also singing in the choir. And back then, of course, my voice was fairly high, singing like a soprano more or less. And as time went on, I continued through school, going to Pentecostal church, singing in the choir. Always loved singing. Got in trouble and all singing. So singing is something I've been doing for many years. And as far as the calypso and soca arena, I've been doing it now for 25 years. This year is 25 years I've been actively involved in the calypso, 26 in entertainment, after winning the Richest Out talent show in 1992.
Yes. Girl, I need it, yes. Got to have it, yes. Can almost taste it. You make me want to bum, baby. Bum, ya bum, baby. Ooh. I wanna soca you. Take your time with the whining, firm and tight with the grinding. Ooh, I love how you're grinding. Please don't stop, I love your moves.
Soca You, of course, that's the sweet soca or raga soca, as I like to call it, that was released this year for the festival. The song came about, well, a number of ideas. I have a very wild imagination. My thoughts run wild quite often, and I had some hints of what I can do. Of course, I take in my surroundings very easily and take it very seriously too, because little things that you might not consider are little things that actually help to write a song. And that's just what happened. And I remember getting up one morning and I said, Lord, please let me find a hook. And I kept singing this pum in my head, on your bum. The idea was to make it, I must admit, a little provocative, but still, decent. So hence we got Soca You.
Increase the feeling, body wet and not slipping, thinking what I wanna do. I wanna soca you. Girl, I want it, yes. Girl, I need it, yes. Got to have it, yes. Can almost taste it. You make me wanna bum, baby. Bum, baby. Ooh. I wanna soca you.
Music videos, in my opinion, that's the promotional side of things. Nowadays, the average human is very much into visual. They see it, they can believe it, so to speak. Once they can see the artist, they connect more with the song, so to speak. Yes, you hear a good song, it's a good thing hearing it, but now they're asking for more. Everyone will always get around to the concerts and events. But if they can find that one little video that they can attach themselves to that artist that's always a plus. So it's always a good thing to have that track release, and as quick as you're releasing that track, to have that music video is always a plus. I mean, it works for the other international acts in the US and UK, etc. And I mean, thanks to social media and the internet, there now we have getting as far as all the Africans, so a lot of Afro beats we are very much into nowadays. So as far as again music videos, nowadays it's a must if you want to really propel your music. Fortunately for me, during the music video, I had the assistance of JP. JP is a young videographer. He's very good. He has a very he has a lot of great concepts. I didn't really have to say too much as far as the ideas as far as getting the video done, because the song more or less lent a lot to that. Guy sees girl, guy wants to dance with girl, which is something that happens every day. We go to clubs, we see a nice looking lady, we more or less fantasize about dancing or talking to this lady, and the whole event has unfolded about trying to get this lady's name and number, and of course she's not responding. But in the end, my whole thing is just to dance with that girl, just to soak her that girl.
That's what I wanna do. I wanna soca you. That's what I wanna do. You make me wanna rock bum 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 baby. Bum ya bum 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 baby. Ooh ooh ooh. I wanna soca you. That's what I baby. I wanna baby. That's what I baby. You make me wanna rock bum 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 baby. Bum ya bum 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 baby.
Outside of Barbados, I've been to most of the regional territories. Trinidad, of course, Jamaica, St. Vincent, Grenada, Carriacou, Bequia, and the list goes on. Have not been to Martinique and Guadeloupe as yet, but those are territories I would like to get into. I've been all over the US, the UK. I've been as far as China. That was an experience, performing in Shanghai. You know, it's quite funny when you think of China, you think that you're not going to understand them and they're not going to understand you. But the funny thing is, while performing soca music in China, it was quite interesting to see how the people were actually reacting to these songs that you don't expect them to understand. But the thing is, the beat is something that captures them from early. And contrary to belief, Chinese do speak English. Everybody speaks English. It's just that you don't speak Chinese. That's the only thing. But they speak English, and they ask a lot of questions. And you know, it was a wonderful experience in Shanghai. So yeah, my thing is it's always good to get out there. I was with two bands before, Coalition and Troubadours International, and that helped to propel as far as the travel goes, all over Toronto and all the different cities in Canada, Montreal, Ottawa, etc. So it's a huge thing for me. Love traveling, love it.
Yo, what you say, man? You on? Yeah, cool, man. Yeah. Good. Yeah, everything cool, man. Yeah. This thing is red. Yeah, boy. I thought you were going to talk to Shiva. I want to go talk to Shiva. Fishy time. Fishy. Fish me that dog.
I always loved Spooge as a youngster growing up, and all now I still do performances. Whenever there's a performance necessary for Spooge music, I'm always called. So that's quite fortunate for me. I always love the Spooge music. Nicholas Branker, he has been pushing it also within the Calypso arena, social commentary. They know he's done it a good few times with songs for the likes of TC. So it's been around for a little while. People have been actually trying to blend it with other genres so it can be accepted again. It's very local. Jackie Opel started it. The Troubadours were there, and all the other bands they had back in the 70s, etc. They're the ones that really pushed it. And Barbados would say that Spooge is dead. I don't think it's dead. Once it's music, it can't be dead. It might not be as popular as we would love it to be, but with the they are saying doing the Spooge Inc. rhythm this year, Lil Rick, Ian Webster, iWeb, and we also have a couple of guys from Trinidad on the same Spooge Inc. rhythm. I think people are going to be a little more open, especially the younger ones. The younger market will be a little more open to having this rhythm, fused with other rhythms also, and get something there that we can all appreciate. So Spooge ain't dead as far as I'm concerned, just not as popular, but it can come back.
What's your name and number? I know I just meet ya. Please don't make it no harder. I just had to make my move. And you got me feeling rude. Yeah. Girl, your lips not moving, but your hips them talking. And I love what they're saying. Girl, all that I wanna do. I wanna soak you. Girl, I want it, yeah. Girl, I need it, yeah.
Image is huge. As I said before, things that some people take for granted, entertainers really can't. The way you look, the way you dress, can speak a lot for what you become or how you are viewed by the average Joe that's out there actually listening and watching you. When you think you're not being watched, you are. I don't think I'm as active as I would love to be on social media. I guess I do my part. Sometimes I may be telling myself, well, I can't be bothered with this, but you have to be bothered. Facebook is a huge thing. Instagram is a huge thing. And a lot of the conversations and the interaction that goes on nowadays with myself and friends and fans, etc., is mainly through social media. It's a cheap way to talk to persons thousands of miles away. Don't cost you much, just a little data. Outside of that, I don't think I'm as active as I should be, but fortunately I have a team that will be sorting that out as the days and weeks roll by, because it's a must. If you want to really get along in this industry, you must be very, social media savvy. You have to be.
Got to have it, yeah. Can almost taste it. You make me wanna bum, baby. Bum, baby. Ooh. I wanna soca you. That's what I wanna do. I wanna soca you. That's what I wanna do. You make me wanna.
To reach me, you can also get me on Facebook, AdrianClarke. That's very, very easy to get me. I have no problem being reached on WhatsApp, 826-5746, and that's 1246-826-5746. You can also reach me at AdrianClarke on Instagram, at AdrianClarke. That's on Instagram. You can also reach me email, clarkerotty4, that's CLARKAROTTI4 @gmail. And I promise you, once you shout me up, I always respond.
Baby.